winning team.
Let's welcome the national chairman. King Malo, King Malo, King Malo. Museveni, Museveni, Your Excellency, you're most welcome. Thank you so much. We love you. Kitgum is for NRM. And my name is Moses Gumisiriza. Thank you.
NRM, oye! NRM, oye! Latino, oye! Minister Lilian Abe, oye! Minister Peter Satimajwa, oye! La dit Andrew Yamukera, oye! Achel Talapa, oye! La Chenya Bedugum. Foy to try and foil the Jalatin with Kitgum. Foy, but they are there. Anthem. Wachu Mejolo. Watiaraka way on the bar, Uganda. kuluwiwa kon la dit bishop bitelewa ilega.
Your Excellency, you can sit as we pray. Walegu, God, the creator of the universe and mankind, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, I pray to you, O God, come and be in our midst as we come together to listen to your servant, the President of Uganda, and at the same time a presidential candidate for 2026 to 2031. God, we come as a body to lift up our country from the division that challenges our ability to live lives pleasing to you as a nation. Defend our country, O God. Defend your people, especially these sessions of campaign for national election. Protect the political candidates campaigning to be elected for the leadership positions in the country for the 2026 to 2031. Today here on this ground in Kitgum, we pray for our President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Museveni Kaguta, for good health, protection, and journey mercies as he moves to all the districts of this country, looking for votes and to be elected. He is one among others. May you bless him. God, he is your son. We thank you for his leadership in the country for the past years. Uganda had scored some good achievements for your people in the country. May we continue enjoying the gain we had achieved, the economic growth, peace, and the fight against poverty. We also pray against bad leadership and bad interest. God continues giving us peace to protect the gain we have so far achieved in this country, above all our region, northern Uganda. May God therefore give you the heart of peace, our President. God give you good health, safe journey mercies, and protect until you complete your campaign. In the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Okay, we can take our seats, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to invite the Secretary General, Honorable Richard Dodong, to take over.
Kitgumuri, Enaramoye, Iwuyom bila Didong Tikinwa, Wafoye Total. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, the Chairman of the National Resistance Movement Party, we would like to welcome you to Kitgum District as we continue speaking to Ugandans in a way of looking for votes for the general election. Our program will run as follows. Shortly, I'll be inviting the District Chairman for NRM to come and give us a brief political report about the district. Thereafter, with your permission, I will invite some of our senior leaders in the district to come and speak to us briefly and ask their people to follow NRM and continue being in NRM. And thereafter, we shall invite the regional vice chairman to come and make his remarks and invite you to speak to your people. At the end of your speech, we have some few converts that you receive to the party, and thereafter, we shall be singing the anthems in reverse order. Before I invite the district chairperson, allow me to introduce the leaders who are here with us this afternoon. We have our ministers, the regional vice chairman of the party, Honorable Amson Obua. Your Excellency, in the same spirit, we have the national chairperson of the Women's League, Honorable Kobusinje Adrian, with all our executives. Please, may you rise up for recognition. The regional vice chair for the Women's League is also here, Ms. Teddy Odong, and the publicity secretary of the Women's League is here. Your Excellency, we have ministers with us. We have Honorable Hilary Onek, the Cabinet Minister who is here with us. We have Honorable Okelo Oriem Henry. We have Honorable Beatrice Anywa. We have Honorable Abe Lilian. We have Honorable Balam Barugare, the Minister of State for Youth. And we have Honorable Bainduka Martin Mugara, Minister of State for Tourism. Your Excellency, among members of Parliament, we have Honorable Achora Nancy Odonga, Honorable Member of Parliament for Lamour. We have Honorable Amongin Jacqueline, a Member of Parliament representing Uganda in Yala. We have Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Alanyo Jennifer, representing the UPDF in Parliament. We have Honorable Andrew Ojok Olanya from Omoro County. We have Honorable Okin Ojara PP, representing Chua West. We have Honorable Akol Anthony, representing Kilak North. And among the men and women in uniform, we have General Charles Otema Awany, Commander of Reserve Forces. We have Deputy Inspector General Police, Comrade Ochaya James. We have Commissioner Samuel Akena, the Deputy Commissioner General of Uganda Prisons. We have General Bob Ogik, Defense Advisor, Republic of Turkey. We have Major General Keith Katunji, the Division Commander. Your Excellency, we equally have religious leaders. Among us, we have retired Right Reverend Bishop Wilson Kitara, who led us in these beautiful prayers. Not retired, sorry. Right, active. You are not retired. I'm sorry, I can't retire, Bishop. I have retired Bishop Macklon Becker Ochola II. Your Excellency, I would request maybe you give Right Reverend Bishop Ochola a few minutes after your speech before you leave the ground. We have Mohammed Omar Vuamono, District Cadi of Kitgum District. And we have Monsignor Reverend Father Komagech Christopher, the parish priest of Christ the King Church. We are also having youth leaders, the National Chairperson of Youth Council, Mr. Ongom Daniel, and Ms. Brenda Kichoncho, representing the young people. We have amidst us former leaders, Colonel Susan Lacotte, former Member of Parliament, representing UPDF, and we have Honorable Akwero Jane Oduong, former Member of Parliament, representing Kitgum District. We shall be introducing others as they come. Your Excellency, because of time, allow me to invite the District Chairman for Kitgum District to come and summarize his memorandum, to give us the highlights of the political issues in Kitgum, what we have been able to achieve, and what we are yet to accomplish in the next Kisanja. Mr. Chairman, in less than 5 minutes, summarize your big document. Atika luongo won komme party me Kitgum, me bino katete wa wiye. Lok mamiro la dirunge, malopeke teach magamenda tika timune e Kitgum District. Chairman, you're on the floor.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and our National Chairman, Ladid President, on my own behalf and on behalf of the NRM fraternity, on behalf of the people of Kitgum, Ladid Wajoli Kitgum. Owing to the fact that we as an organization of duty bearers where Ugandans continued to bestow a trust mandate to lead them, permit me, Your Excellency, to present in brief accounts of what our government of NRM have been able to provide to the people of Kitgum in terms of resources for service delivery. Your Excellency, I can't start others before I thank you with your able leadership for the prevailing peace and tranquility we, the people of Uganda, but particularly we, the people of Acholi, are now enjoying. Your Excellency, our government, under the Education Department, for the last 4 years in the current Kisanja, provided to us, the people of Kitgum, 75 billion Uganda shillings for different undertakings under education. And I'm happy to report on behalf of the party and on behalf of government that we have registered tremendous gains under the education sector. Notably, Your Excellency, records tell us that in 1986, Kitgum district had only 2 secondary schools. But by 2021, the major 9 mother sub-counties of Kitgum, all of them, as we speak now, have secondary schools, with the last 2 being Labon Layamo and Labon Amida Secondary School, which our government gave a total of 5.4 billion Uganda shillings, and they are due for commissioning, Your Excellency. I want to believe that immediately after declaring and you are swearing in early 2026, we shall invite you to come and commission this project. Your Excellency, under the education, we have a number of successes and gains. When you take time, Your Excellency, later in the day, I request that you read my memo, which is already with your team. Your Excellency, under education, I cannot move away before I table one request of the people of Kitgum and Greater Acholi, where we said, Your Excellency, right behind you, about 30 meters, is where currently Gulu University Kitgum campus sits. Apparently, we have been requesting government continuously to consider, according Gulu University Kitgum campus, a full constituent college. Your Excellency, when you did this, this will ably absorb the many people that you have educated through UPE and USC. Your Excellency, we know government in the next Kisanja will consider giving us wage bill as Kitgum District local government and other local government to recruit more teachers so that we chase away the excuses of collecting money from parents to top up what government gives under UPE. Your Excellency, under the health sector, Kitgum District have now in total 40 health facilities, including 3 hospitals and 1 health center for and other lower health facilities. Your Excellency, we want to thank government that through our able leaders, the honorable ministers who come from Kitgum, currently we have 2 of our health center 3s under upgrade to health center 4. Your Excellency, under the transport infrastructure, Kitgum District, together with Kitgum Municipality, have received from government of Uganda close approximately 49 billion in the interest of improving infrastructure. Your Excellency, like I was guided by the Secretary General, I would have enumerated so many gains. But permit me, Your Excellency, to state on our area of interest as NRM and the current government, the interventions that target wealth creation. Your Excellency, you initiated through cabinet and government the Paris development model. I want to report to Your Excellency that currently in Kitgum District and Kitgum Municipality, we have, for the last 3 batches of releases, we have received in total 24 billion 805 million 24 billion 805 million 300,000 as cash for supporting our people to embark on wealth creation. We want to thank you, Your Excellency. We want to report that this money has been used to support 24,000 households. And here we have, amidst the people listening to you, Your Excellency, beneficiaries of the same. A small disaggregation of beneficiaries, we have in record 11,000 female and 9,000 males, which includes 3,900 youths and 259 PWDs. Your Excellency, on behalf of the NFIRM fraternity, the leadership of the district, and the entire community of Kitgum, we extend our appreciation and gratitude for all these remarkable gains, the gains that the people of NRM are presenting to Uganda that we want to continue protecting. Your Excellency, while here on the occasion of this, while you were here on the occasion of the Thanksgiving event of Honorable Lilian Abe, you directed Uganda Wildlife Authority and Ministry of Tourism to undertake fencing of parks, specifically Kidepo National Park. Your Excellency, it is alarming to learn that up to now, it is only last week when we received information that Ministry of Tourism and Uganda Wildlife Authority have already started activities of fencing. Your Excellency, the people gathered here, especially the people from Chua East, would want to listen from you to add your authoritative voice on OA and Ministry of Trade and Tourism to save the people of Chua East from acts of elephants that come straight from Kidepo, and also disturbances that come from our brothers, the Karamojong warriors, and spillovers of fighters and warriors who cross over from South Sudan. Your Excellency, I want also to report that we are grateful. There was a day you hosted leaders of Acholi sub-region in Baralegi, and during that meeting, Your Excellency, among the decisions taken, you directed strategic deployment of commanders, especially at division and brigade level. Your Excellency, we want to report that the relief we are currently experiencing in Kitgum, especially in the insecurity disturbed area in Chua East, are because of the hard work of our sons and daughters in the UPDF. We want to thank the 5th Division Commander, and particularly also we want to thank the 501 Brigade Commander, Colonel Patrick Opera. These are your officers who are pro-people. Whatever they are doing here, Your Excellency, they are adding on to the gains of NRM. We request that, Your Excellency, you help us direct Ministry of Works and Transport to expedite the program of creating security roads in these areas between Agago, spanning from Rom towards Madupe, so that the work of our forces is made easier. We also request that our attempts as local government to make water available for the officers who are deployed in these areas have been difficult because of the limited resources we have. We request that you direct Ministry of Water to make extraordinary efforts so that water is available. Lastly, on that particular case, Your Excellency, we also request that our government employ Uganda Communication Commission to cause the telecommunication company to make network infrastructure available in those areas. The report we have is that some of the challenges that are retarding the progressive work of our forces is the problem of telecommunication network. Your Excellency, amid this last year, I have not only talked about PDM, we also have beneficiaries of IMIYOGA. Your Excellency, your able leadership directed that people be supported in groups. And here we have beneficiaries from the different groupings we have in the district under IMIYOGA. At an appropriate moment, Your Excellency, I request that you allow me to introduce them. Your Excellency, in support to spirituality, our government, through your direct hand support, you extended support to construct our two biggest churches in Kitgum town here. That is Christ the King Church and St. Janan Elohim Church, Kitgum town, Paris. Your Excellency, your support of cash and materials have made this work move far. However, there are challenges towards finishes. We want to believe that God will continue to guide you to support these two churches. The Secretary General has already indicated that our retired bishop will be requested to say something. Otherwise, he and his family extend appreciation for your helping hand. We supported his medical examination and administration outside the country. As I move towards conclusion, Your Excellency, kindly allow me to remind you on this occasion that there are a number of pledges made in your previous interface with the people of Kitgum, to individuals, to families, and to groups. We request that you find time, either by yourself directly or through our leaders, the 3 ministers and other leaders who come from the district, and help this family. This family include, Your Excellency, the family of the late Chanogora, the late Toma Pila, the late Kenya Tuoma, and the late Commissioner Uduong George. Finally, Your Excellency, it is going to be a very difficult moment for me to remain in Kitgum if I don't introduce the following group before I go and sit down. Permit me, Your Excellency, that Anna Emi Yoga, that you supported through our government, we have groups such as Kikosa, who received Emi Yoga to the tune of 7 million, but as we speak now, they are talking of 50 million plus. The membership are here. I can see members raising their hand. Your Excellency, you also directed that performing artists be given in yoga. We have beneficiaries from Kitgum Municipality and Chua West. Your Excellency, currently you keep telling us that you decided to do a rebellion by educating your children or grandchildren who were at disadvantage not to continue with formal education through the skilling hubs. I also want to report that, Your Excellency, in Kitgum we now have 4 cohorts of graduates, totaling to 192 skilled young people. And your office, in the last 2 weeks, in the SACCO already put in their account 50 million each. So the SACCO of Kitgum district have 50 million, and the SACCO of Kitgum municipality also have 50 million. Your Excellency, currently we have the 5th cohort undergoing training, but the feelings and the desire for this training has made it that, Your Excellency, we request that you make deliberate effort to create 1 more skilling center here in Kitgum to attend to the 4 districts of East Acholi. This will go a long way, Your Excellency, serving your interest of skilling Ugandans and then creating money in the household for Lonyo Pe Arachiel. Your Excellency, the urban community, in their coalition of business groups that has brought together Kitoda, market vendors, Boda, Owino, and Women Council, they are also here, Your Excellency. They are here and they have been part of this organization. I want to request that you find time, because in my written memo, there are details about their programming and requests therein. Your Excellency, being a father, throughout the current intervention that you give out in other parts of the country, you have not left out the ghetto. So here in Kitgum, we also have the ghetto youth, whose leader has been singing just on the stage here. Rod, Godfrey, Upora, Alo, Jafire. He is one of your very strong supporters, Your Excellency. If it was not because of time, he was going to demonstrate here how he is preaching about you. Your Excellency, you are supposed to be invited here for a 25-year anniversary for the biggest SACCO in East Acholi, Kitgum SACCO. But because we guided them that in November you will be for campaigns, they have now considered that they will invite you after campaigns, sometime around mid-February. Let me request you on behalf of the NRM people that this SACCO group are doing very good work for people to access cheap financing for wealth creation. When our leaders extend invitation for these people to you, kindly accept to come and grace the occasion, Baba. Your Excellency, earlier on, when I was starting, I did not introduce myself. I'm a product of the gains we talk about. In 1997, I almost dropped out of school. Had you not introduced UPE? In 2012, when I had already finished senior 4, Your Excellency, and by the skill I have, I was a whole district councillor representing the youth. I had the opportunity to meet you in Raketora, and I am one of the 10 youths that you directed that your office should educate. As I speak now, Your Excellency, this NRM chairperson is not ordinary. I'm a graduate of Gulu University because of the scholarship you gave me. So of the many gains that I will be enumerating, I will start by myself, Your Excellency. As I step to go down, Your Excellency, permit me to introduce key district leaders. One of which is the district chairperson of Kitgum District Local Government. We borrowed a lead from you, sir, because you created cooperation between NRM and DP. The district chairperson Kitgum is a DP, but as NRM, we are cooperating with him. Your Excellency, I have my colleagues, district councillors, and members of the district executive committee of the party. If I don't introduce them, they may censor me tomorrow, sir. Let me request district councillors and members of NRM and municipality executive committee to rise for recognition. Finally, Your Excellency, we want to assure you on behalf of the people of Kitgum that come the 15th of January, we shall demonstrate and communicate to Uganda that as Kitgum, we are extraordinary. We are not ordinary because you have demonstrated that we deserve 3 ministers. We will give you at least 94% so that the 6% other people can struggle with. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for your matter, for God and my country.
Wafoyo won kom pilok mabejo meno logo won kom ruru leb mono kany me agiki Kitgum oye wafoyo dotwal unyuru uno go wen kachiel achiel dong po yel won komba wafoyo. Your Excellency, with your permission, allow me invite the honorable ministers from Kitgum just to, in 3 minutes, say a few words to the members here gathered. I start by inviting Honorable Okello Riem Henry to come and say a few words to welcome you to Kitgum, and thereafter Honorable Beatrice Anywa, and we shall have Honorable Lillian Abe in that order, as we wait to welcome the Regional Vice Chairman to come and invite you to speak to your people of Kitgum. Wajolo uno chingwa majolo ladit Honorable Minister Henry Okello Riem me bino kalok kajolo ladit I Kitgum District. Kalachen wajolo Honorable Beatrice Anywa kadak wajolo Honorable Lillian Abe wegum mod ladit I gangi kanyi Kitgum.
Utie Kitgum utie Chua East utie Chua West utie Municipal utie Yellow, 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 yellow. Museveni yellow. NRM yellow. Kitgum yellow. Acholi yellow. Dadaweng yellow. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, may I take this opportunity to welcome you to Kitgum District. Your Excellency, we have got very little time to present issues, but there are many. But first and foremost, Your Excellency, like everybody else, I want to thank you and thank you and thank you for the peace that you have brought in this country. The peace that we enjoy today, sir, has been through a lot of sacrifice, through many of our sons and daughters who have given their lives to make sure that those of us who are in civilian clothes sleep peacefully in their house, while them who are in uniform, still some of them still sleep in Mama Ingia Pole. But we are very proud of them for the sacrifice they made. One small thing, Your Excellency, which need to be addressed, the issues in Chua East Sub-County, the issue of elephants. This is not an insecurity issue, but it's a nuisance. A nuisance to the community, a nuisance to the people there. This is the biggest challenge that is haunting people at the moment, and people keep talking about it continuously. I was talking to the division commander, sir, about the issues of Karamanjongs, which also is another inconvenience, that there is a need for a strategic sitting down with you, him, and some of us, the local leaders, in the issue of security roads, which we think will go a long way in resolving the issue of security, the inconveniencing that's coming from the Karamojong. Thirdly, sir, when the chairman of the NRM was talking here, one of the things that we would like you on your speech to clarify the people here, the issues of cattle restocking, as they call it, or what they call actually war debt claimants. Your Excellency, can you make a clear clarification on that? I've been asked by the youth that amongst the training hubs that you might create here, they would like you to please build them a musical studio so that they can produce their music locally here in Kitgum, and they don't have to travel to Kampala or Gulu to produce their music. They want a music studio for themselves here. Another thing, sir, we discussed with the First Lady about 10 years ago about the establishment of the Constituents College, a part of Gulu University in Kitgum here. Sir, that matter, most of our students are part of Gulu University. Your Excellency, I urge you to consider that a Constituents College is established here in Kitgum, so that all our students don't continuously travel to Gulu in the evenings and weekends to study. Your pledges, sir, which I said here to you, I reminded you here, when you came here for Honorable Minister Abe's celebrations, the issue of a vehicle you promised to a reverend in Orom is still pending. The issue of traders who lost their items when they were burnt is still pending, sir. Finally, but last but not least, sir. Sir, Your Excellency, you keep your words. And you have never broken your words. And you will never break your words. Your Excellency, you gave an undertaking in a calm conversation with the late Mzee Tito Okello Lutwa, in your engagement with him when he was alive. You did promise him that in your lifetime, before you leave office, you will create a Chua district. You did repeat this. You repeated this when you came for his memorial service in 2017 in Namokora. You repeated this when you came to Orom. You repeated this in cabinet. You did inform your current minister of local government that yes, you did give an undertaking to Mzee Tito Okello that you will keep and create the district of Chad District. Your Excellency, I have been your minister since 2001. I've been hearing your promises about Chua District. Your Excellency, today I have brought over 1,000 people from Chua East here. They would like to hear from you, sir. Your undertaking to Mzee Tito that surely, as soon as we come into government next year, Chua District will be up for the grabs. I thank you very much. Last but not least, let me introduce to you to the former office bearers of the NRM office who took over, the current chairperson took over office from them, led by Ayela and his team. Those are the former office bearers. Can you stand up for recognition, please, with the executive? Where the rest of the executive? Apoy Ludit, Apoy Mzee, thanks for coming to Kitgum. God bless you. God bless the NRM. God bless Chua. God bless Kitgum. Apoy Uba, and God bless Todwong.
Apoy politician ke microphone go berochala one Catholic rosary. Peki kwanyo yor. May I invite Honorable Beatrice Anywa just in 2-3 minutes. Please make your comments brief because we want Mzee to speak.
NRM oye! President Kaguta oye! Kitgum oye! Ladid, Your Excellency the President, Atika Joli, Ipajama mewa kanyi Kitgum. I want to welcome you, Mzee, for coming to Kitgum. And I want to thank you for making me your minister before these people here. All these people gathered here, they are appreciative that you have appointed me as one of your ministers. When you sit there, Mzee, you are just next to my house. I host you, and the people here are the ones who are hosting you. It is your day, Mzee, and I know you are tired. My chairman has given you the issues of Kitgum. I don't want to be repetitive.
my only request that we shall ensure that the gains you have given us, the infrastructure, the Kitgum municipality you gave us, the Mioga, all the development, and others still pending, we shall protect it. And I would ask my people, make it Kitgum municipality, more people quick did Museveni, who irchingu, that's why I'm going to vote Museveni, who irchingu, Museveni tugenda kuwa kalulu, wabi mini kui, whatever did, that you get time, invite me with a few leaders, a few ghettos, and my NRM structure, and we present issues to you. I sit with you in the cabinet. I don't want to open everything here for you, but give us time, and we give you all the details. God bless you. Karibu sana mzee.
Ofoyo Megobitrazanywa. May I invite Honorable Abe Lillian to come and also in a few minutes.
NRM oye. Kayuyom ko ilchingu malo me foila did. Your Excellency, the chairman only forgot two things. Number one, the population of Kitgum district has grown higher, and the influx of refugees from Lamore has put a burden in Kitgum Hospital. The community here requests you to upgrade Kitgum Hospital to a referral, and that will support the supply of drugs and other services. Your Excellency, your cadres from Owino, borders, market vendors form the coalition, and their main focus is to ensure that they canvass votes across the entire Kitgum district for you. And they have a circle where they meet and discuss development. They also bring on board beneficiaries of the PDM. Your Excellency, if you find time, allow around 3 representatives to meet you at any convenient time. They are a good team. Your Excellency, Lillian Abe, I am your product. Your Excellency, you held my hand since I was a young girl at school. From the university, you guided me, you nurtured me, you trained me. I am a concrete leader, full of ideology, of NRM, because of you, Your Excellency. The message I can tell my people is that Lukara, we paladir lobo, wele merolo I Uganda along. Otia wenyune. Wanyuru dong ni jomukena ni ti fabara. Jomukena ni tingo fabara. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We love you. Acholi people will always be with you because we know where you brought us from. Thank you.
Un lukit go botiki le money ni wibiki wabaga ni fabara. Hey. May I now take the opportunity to invite the Regional Vice Chairman to come and make his brief remarks and invite our leader to come and address us. La dit lobotie, chalo wegewa, la fonywa, la remwa, marwan luak me Uganda, gino me yele jui, meneno ne inki gangi, ikuo mabe, school me letino ne cherie, tima be, or yard mauterie, letino nyuno cherie, wen tima be, waguri ma warrior, umerben mabe, and gina watika lok pieratin eno. Do ye alung, won come meko malame Uganda, Honorable Amson Oboa, lok manak bodu, ka ulung la dit ka lokedwa, afoya mare. Honorable Liliana Be, Dugmalo Kanya translating lokaladit, inwe logo loke fabakane.
Aluang mekitgum uneruti kadong ijira pi lutela u amiruko winyo ijira for the president of Uganda. Amiru winyi jira for the president of Uganda. Mono podi jira pa okelo riem, pa ber, pa oriema, pa mama mabira. Anamiru winyi jira for the president. Nyia Dennis Samson Obua, anabedo alop ko won ko me party me NRM pitung kumalo me Uganda. Mapot paluo ladid me lokedu. Let me briefly re-emphasize 1 or 2 points. The people of Kitgum, on the 15th of January 2026, we shall be making a major decision of electing the President of Uganda for the period 2026-2031 and electing the members of Parliament. Our appeal and humble appeal to you is that come that day, when you walk to your polling station, there is only one out of the 8 that you should look for. The Musee with the kofia, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the man of the bus. Just give him a tick and a tick and a tick. That tick will be a tick for protecting the gains of peace, protecting the gains of development, protecting the gains of wealth creation. And we shall now be left with celebrating, Kidmau celebrating Kere Udilo. Nino no bibero marajba. In our defense on the 15th, we shall have Okello Oriem as our lone defender. Pienchaji mere ba kori paliecho, and I'm going down wengi defense. In the midfield, we shall have a bear. We shall have Beatrice Anywa. We shall have Oriema. Ki na mapara chel wakero Todwong Richard. Namabiro wakero Dennis Amson Obua. Namba par kia bongwen wakero President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Ejira kokokan. Lodilo mera dong biworo kunmano mera kila mera. Okelo riem tiki odilo. Okelo riem tia moyo kwena me abeti ye. Okelo riem omi odilo ko bota ber. Abeti ya moyo kwena me mama bira Beatrice Anywa ti ye. Beatrice Anywa Ogamo dilo. Ogamo dilo ko echawani. Beatrice Anywa tia ward. Beatrice Anywa do ho ko bota ber. Abero do ho ko bota Okelo riem. Okelo riem tia moyo Richard Todwong. Omi odilo ko bota Richard Todwong. Richard Todwong tia moyo Dennis Samson Obua. Samson Obua gamo dilo. Obua tia woto dilo. Omi odilo ko bota President Yoweri Museveni. Museveni tia leko jo. Oleho jo duju. Oleho midfielder sa josha. Tido aleko defender. Museveni chelo dilo na majel. Golo na majel. Team NRM, 1 goal scored by President Museveni. An amazing goal. President Museveni is celebrating the goal with his teammates. I can see there Richard Todwong has joined him. Dennis Obua has joined him. Celebration in Team NRM. Golo na machel, Kuch. Kuch mapira tek. Luang me Kitgum. Udong do jira kada jola duong lobo. Amiru winyu jira wo. Your Excellency, may I now take this opportunity to invite you to deliver your message to the people of Kitgum. Amiru winyi jira pa Kitgum! Ijira pa Kitgum!
Kopango wakwe Kitgum.
Ya motu la ditika motu.
Iliyo mabel. Apoyo teach. Sit down, please. The Vice Chairman, NRM Northern Uganda.
One come, me chairman, me Northern Uganda, me party, me kumalo.
The Secretary General.
Kadit Richard Todwong, ma ye lawyer party, me NRM, Secretary General.
All the other leaders.
Lutela mukene Roma Papat.
And the people of Kitgum, people of Acholi.
Luak me Kitgum, luak me Acholi.
Now, the NRM
Kombe the NRM
is a party which has been in the field for a long time.
Pas me NRM, ubere dong tie pikar malach.
And it has made big contributions.
Ma jemmi adwogi ma NRM otiyu duong.
In the last 65 years,
Di mo apia bichel we are beach ma NRM oberu iloch.
But in our recent manifesto, we talk about our contribution and plans in the last 40 years and going ahead.
Malupe ki manifesto NRM iloro pilok me piari we beach mo piari we beach ngoma watimo kidong mameda nyimi wa bitimo.
In that manifesto, there are 7 contributions NRM has made to Uganda.
The manifesto ni eno nitije mabero ma NRM igatiyu ne Uganda.
Has made to Uganda and is still making it to Uganda.
Uti Uganda yako kerkin Uganda.
But today, I will talk about only 3 and 1 sub point.
Ento tini wabi loro pijemi adek mapigitego.
And the 3 are Kuch, Kuch, Donglobo, Lonyo, and Lonyo.
Kuch, Donglobo, Kilonyo.
The 3 points for today.
Mwana ejemi adek, point adek, mo bilori yetin.
And within the Donglobo, I will talk about Kwan Nono.
Lok me Donglobo, muken ma bilori ye ene, lok me Kwan Nono.
Now, first of all, Kuch.
Mukwan lok me Kuch.
It is not easy to create peace
Peyot make a Kuch
in countries,
Iloboro weng mapapati.
Especially in pre-industrial countries.
Tutwale lobo mauno en fotika don chalo Uganda ni.
Underdeveloped countries.
Lobo mafotika don.
Because by that time, populations are not clear about the future.
Yene kan enu ni uno wel dano matiene bene pera mo por meneno me anyim keto bobero ket.
You, for instance, find the problem of what is more important, identity or interest, tribe, religion, or prosperity interest.
Mirwanen ngo lok me kara, lok me dini,
or interest.
Kere mirini makamati.
Therefore, the NRM being able to create peace after a long time of turmoil is something that you should carefully study and understand.
Chi NRM ututa tutwal meneno ni ikelo kuch iburi Uganda rolong wabot wakany ikumalume Uganda.
The main elements that help us to do that are the fact that we don't believe in sectarianism and we also believe in transformation. Economic transformation.
Yena dong pirater ena ye umiro wanpe wabet kun kapora ma waporo kara waporo dano malupe ki dini ki jem mukene eno gena pirater ena ye anyim kerno ki woro ked malubu donkere.
In the past, they couldn't build political parties. They couldn't even build army or national institutions because they believed in sectarianism of religion and the sectarianism of tribes, and they used to look down upon women.
Ikarma ngech dano mapol unyo gamete mukene uno gijenge ikumapora mapol eno machalo NRM waneno dano weng ilobu marom.
Now, if you believe in politics of religion and tribes, how will you build a good party or a good army, for instance?
Kadong ini bedo dano. May chung I politics mapoko kin dano. Mapoko dini. Mapoko kara. Inde bedo latela. Mati nini.
But NRM made it clear that for us, we are not interested in your religion, we are not interested in your tribe, we don't care whether you are a man or a woman, what we care about is whether you can shoot properly.
Yin mapira tek, bot NRM. Ene wan pe waparo, ilok me dini, ilok me kaka, en waneno, jemmi makonyo luak, kingo mabe makonyo luak, mamel kiti.
That's how we ended up with a good army. Good army.
Mone kitma NRM ukelo lumony magibejo mabene gi maro dan magero motiji kin dano mapege gudu kom ngati mo.
And we ended up with a good party. Good party. Political party.
Eno wero kombedo anti ki party mabe ma wayin bene we tek me wayini anati NRM.
Because with the politics, we don't care who you are. What we care about is what you do. What you do.
Politics mamegwani wan po paro kono ina nga eno gin na waparo ene gin mabe ma omero kiti me konyo dan.
So in that way we have been able to build peace.
Mone ked ma wano bero ki kero me kelu kuch ma kombere watika no metani.
In politics and also in the security army side.
Waki ken lumony bene.
Now, secondly,
Mario,
Don Globo.
Look, me Don Lobo.
Don Globo has two parts.
Don Lobo tie ki para Rio.
The economic infrastructure.
Tie animal guru kom jemi chalo yo, jemi chalo orikwan oriat ki jemu kenen.
And social infrastructure.
Idong jemu kene machalo.
I'm very glad the young chairman of the district gave the report.
Yeah, you ni chairman me Kitgum umi report mabe.
I'm happy to see these young NRM chairpersons who are coming up.
Yeah, you ni uyero won come me party ngat matiri mabe.
They are all over the whole country. Wherever I go, I find them. They are all over the country. Wherever I go, I find them. They're younger like this one.
Komberi chawe ni Uganda golong. Enti kin jo mateno magiti tela mabe.
On the economic infrastructure, Kitgum area has moved very well.
Ilok me don lobo me yo ki je mu kane Kitgum tika ward mabe.
There is now a tarmac road all the way from Oruyo, Kochigoma, Anaka, Gulu, Atanga, Achuribur, Kitgum, Msingo.
Komberi guri a ki Kampala ki jinka bermaya kwano ni weng chera chera wabusingo kuja.
And then there was the road to Karuma.
Lam Cherwe Karuma.
From Karuma to Pakwach.
Lam Aki Karuma Cherwe Pakwach we West Nile.
So in that opening up, Kitgum has benefited.
Any kid you make Liu Lami, Kitgum Beno no Moje.
On the side of March, was able to get the electricity from Lira to Ogur, Kuranga, Konakilak, Ajure, Kitgum, even Lamor. You can imagine Lamor so has electricity now.
One eno beru kikero mena ni match ke kwanyo ki Lira war para cherwa Lamor.
On the border with Sudan, I was there yesterday, they have electricity. I was there yesterday, they have electricity.
Abe Lamor la wo match a link to it berutie magen begitiki match.
Then on the telephone side, you all now have telephones.
Chim dan kombe tiki chim ken ping kapola deda.
When somebody harvesting malukwang with a mobile phone in the ear.
In ngat me tiga chatwa malakwang no tiki chim ber me wati go chim yenye gi chuk.
The railway, we are moving the railway all the way from Tororo to Lira to Gulu. We are going to Pakwach.
Kombe don watiga neno yo me rocho yo me ga kamaga rinyo ki ye me ngwecho para ka ber ma yano kwano nyingini.
And in some of the sectors like water,
ka ber lok mo kene ma cha lokumpi
was happy to see the figures of water here.
Ya bere yo me neno ni minister me magburu lo compete kan.
Let me see. Put some figures here. Yes. On page 13 of my brief. Page 13 of my brief.
Iwar gama mega mano ana mero kwane botu karta men na apara der.
Kitgum district has got 686 rural villages in Kitgum.
Uno akapeni Kitgum district tie village aye mi abichel kipi arbor ya bichel.
72 of them have access to safe water.
Ikom village mi abichel kipi arbor we bear mi abich kipi arbor we rio tikipi.
So when I was looking at these figures, I had forgotten that Anwar is the Minister of Water.
I
started seeing the figures in Pader, where we were. Very good figures, 88%. I started seeing these figures in Pader. Because I have a big brief for every district here. Everything is here. So I said 88% in Pader have water. Now here, the only villages which don't have safe water are now 114. But the ones with water are 83%. So, on the side of economic infrastructure, we are doing well.
So one thing I teach my bear, I never look on P, I think I want my bear.
In the Kitgum area.
I like Kitgum kind.
There are even water for smaller towns. It's a very long brief for piped water.
Ika mogo madong look me pi ma ring okay pipe. Ena yo dong.
And even irrigation.
Pi ma kire iporo.
But we don't have time to go into all that. Don't have time to go into all that. I can have some here. There is construct or get solar irrigation scheme, Labongo, Akwang sub-county.
Pateki scheme makilu me solar mati Labon sub-county Kitgum.
Construct solar irrigation scheme in Namukora parish.
Gedo pi magike reporo in Namukora sub-county.
And so on. So
the
infrastructure is moving well, the economic infrastructure. The economic infrastructure is moving well. Now, on the road between Puranga and Achoriburu, the problem is that people don't listen to the NRA way of doing things, of quality. Quality.
Dano peki winyu lok itam kiet machala NRM tiyu kede.
How do you say it? Quality, how do you say it?
Kiet NRM tiyu kede jami kore ki kore.
Now, the mistake they make, they try to do chu at the same time. And in that process, they poro. You said poro. So, You can't get good results when you scatter thin over a big area. My advice, everything is possible now, but my advice is prioritize and concentrate. Don't try to do everything at the same time. Because if you say, this is my bear, but also this is my bear, and the other one my bear. The NRA doesn't work like that. The NRA, the bush fighters. When I went to see Gaddafi, 1981, to ask for support, he said, do you want money? I said, no, I don't want money. Do you want medicine? I said, no. Do you want medicine? Are you not hearing? Do you want medicine? What's wrong with the... Then he said, I said, no. You want uniform? I said, no. I said, I just want a gun and ammunition. Finish. If I get those, I will get the others myself. So, like for instance, the problem with Puranga, at Chorbur, where I was today, are two. The Poro, the one of scattering over many areas. That's why they couldn't do it all the way from Ruenkunyu, Apache, Pira, Ugur, Puranga, up to Achoribur. What they want to do here, do there, instead of concentrating and finishing something. And the other one can wait. So even the projects we are talking about, university, this one, now, the question is what comes first? If you can't do everything at the same time, what would you start with? For me, I recommend defense so that you have security. The roads, the electricity, the railway, the Kwan education, Yotcom, and wealth creation. Others can come later. Salaries, public servants. You know, teachers were striking for salaries. You remember? But we have a problem. The people of Puranga don't have a road. And you are striking for your salary alone, one person. The road is due to for all of us. So this touching here, touching there is part of the problem. That's why that road, we have now got to look for now new money. But secondly, the people who are handling the roads are careless. They don't work properly. Even if it is a Maram road, I drove on it from the school where I landed to the rally point and back. I could see they are doing very bad work there.
Kama ene ng'wejo ki yie ni yo ene po bedo lam ene neno kitimo maber.
They came and just graded.
Ibiro ki fura.
Just graded.
Ifur mera fura chiki yabo.
There's madam there.
Madam ki onye yie.
But there are no drainage channels.
Eno peki yabu yo kama mero pi kakwaro chwe ukat ki yie.
So it's now like a swimming pool.
So do pongo ko chalo nam.
It's all full of water.
Pi ki kende yie.
What sort of people are these?
Mano ke dan mo bernini.
So the engineers who are doing that, you must change their ways.
Omergen go loket magiti yu kere.
So therefore, the touching too many things, but also doing what you are doing carelessly.
So timo gen maki guru pegi tiago eno begiti timo ne maraj pe mabe.
So otherwise, on the economic infrastructure, we are moving well in the Kitgum area. Otherwise, on the economic infrastructure, we are moving well in the Kitgum area.
Ento ka uneno lok me yo area Kitgum kan kere tikere.
And in the plans here, I see all the plans for the other roads.
Kidong plan mo kena mati anyim pi yo mo kena ni oweng.
Like the road from Mugulu to Awere, to Kona Clark, to Patongo, to Abim.
Pero yo maaki gulu karki puron pakawe i Abimi.
Then the one of Puranga, Pajure,